Hey, what up everyone? I'm Sunnycool, and this is Gems of War. And today we're clocking into work and heading to the Blackheart. New faction assault, delve the uncharted layers of the Blackheart for epic loot. So yeah, that's what's going on today. We got the Blackheart faction expansion event. Let's go. Got 5 teams for you. We'll try the Pure 500 here on live stream. We'll try the Deathless 500 here on live stream, and I'll show you teams high, mid, and low for the, to get the event done as quickly as possible, hopefully. But let me set the stream up, and we'll get going. Clicking on stuff. Put it on a playlist here. I'm not AI. Back again. We're back on live stream. Like usual. Been doing it a long time. Don't really take too much time off, do I? I'm here all the time, right? Life's been okay. Yeah, up and down, hanging on by a butt hair. Just like YouTube, hanging on by a butt hair. Just like life, hanging on by a butt hair. Nipple hair. Whatever you want to say. Good days, bad days. Haven't been playing a lot. I'm real hot and cold with it right now. Certain days I'll play a lot. Certain days I won't play very much. That's how it is, at least this week. Been real hot and cold with it. But I'm here to help. If you guys have any questions, I'm here to show you some teams so you guys can get it done. I'll probably get it done too. It's a 3-day event, but just saying, like, need to open some vault keys, man. I need to be doing some more Tower of Doom. I need to be doing some more Underspire. I need to get on my PvP. Do a little bit of each, but I need to be doing more for sure. Alright, let me get ready for the chat here. I'll probably show the teams down low, but we'll look at the event first, up high. So we'll go to events. Let's go up top real quick. Hit that like. Turn in your ticket to the train. How's it going, Mark? Dude, I gotta be doing that holiday event, Mark. I think I missed a couple days, but I think I'll be alright. I think I only missed like 1 day. Play when you miss it. Don't force yourself. What's been going on? Just life. Life with 5 people in a household with just crazy. Hey, there's only 2 more weeks of school left, but that's a good and a bad thing. It's a good thing in that I won't have to get up and take people places and go to the bus stop and yada yada, but bad, there's going to be more crazy kids outside all day. Which I didn't think was going to be a thing here, and it's a thing here. It's literally a thing here. It's not as bad, but it's still a thing. Like a weird thing. I think they play, I don't know. I don't want to say. I sound like a crotchety old man. Remember watching that stuff when you were little, like old man telling people to get off his lawn and he thought it was funny and you'll like never be that person? It's kind of like how I am these days. Get off my lawn. Get away from me. I don't like anybody. But yeah, let's go here. I think I got everything ready to go. Boop, boop, boop. I gotta put it in live chat. Doing my little Dark Souls thing. If you guys want to show it some love, that'd be great. If you guys want to show love to anything, it'd be great these days. I know it's a little bit more work now that I've told y'all exactly how to do it. I don't know. Hit that like, let it run. It's kind of like an auto battle. You don't even have to watch. I don't really care. I mean, it'd be nice. But you can run it like an auto battle. Run my videos like an auto battle. When you're getting up to get out and go somewhere, throw on one of my playlists. When you're going to bed, throw on one of my playlists. When you're going to go do some dishes, throw on one of you don't have to, on one of your other devices. You don't even have to be the main one. You can turn it down. I don't care. Mute me. Mute me. I'll be saying crazy stuff anyway. Let's grab my mail. On here a little late today. I had to run an errand this morning. And it took longer than I thought it would. Because it involved other people and they were being slow. So, yeah, I was trying to get on here at least by 10:30 and it's a little bit after 11. So we're a little bit late. Alright, so the Blackheart faction is expanding. Earn a new troop from the event shop. So let's go check it out. tell y'all what I would do here. Click on it. Alright, so first thing we're going to do is go to the shop. Well, you know, actually the first thing you do is go to the underworld. This is if you're like starting from pretty much scratch. You'd go to the underworld first, actually, if you were going to be doing this. You might go to the shop first, actually. I'm trying to think about how I used to do it, like if it was one that I didn't have done all the way. If I was about to attempt to like do it. Maybe you do go to the shop first. Because in the shop you'll get some treasure. I mean, you should have already been thinking about it. Like, if you're going to go to 500 in the black cart, you should have already been thinking about it. And not just all of a sudden, like, oh, I'm going to do it. Like, all of a sudden today. Like, you should have known the black cart was coming. You should have been kind of planning ahead a little bit. Maybe upping your horde level. Make sure your quality's on 10. Make sure you get all the troops for the pure faction. And, you know, maybe start thinking about which ones you're going to use. And level them up, trade them up, maybe medal them and all that stuff. But if we're just all of a sudden deciding that we're going to do it today, let's say, then I probably would start in the shop because you get treasure here, you know, some shards, some potions, so I guess we'll start here. And I'm going to want to buy up to the troop for me. You know, some people out there is going to buy up to the weapon because you don't have it. It's a great time to buy up to the weapon if you don't have it. If it doesn't say owned and you're going to go for all rewards this weekend, great time to be buying up to that weapon. Because the weapon's not good. It's not like you're ever going to use it. So you're never going to want to like buy it otherwise. So might as well be getting all this other stuff. The potions, the gold, the troop, the shards, the sigils, while you get the weapon. So let's grab this one. Potion of enchantment, sigil, a little bit of treasure. Let's grab this one. Potion of explosion, some turns, aka sigils. Some shards, some gold, some treasure. Alright, the new troop, let's see what it is. Got Skulker. It's a cool name, I guess. 12 green, purple, the black heart, Black Hawk, Goblin Rogue. Deal damage to an enemy and steal 2 magic, with a 5% chance to slay them, boosted by 5% for each Doom Skull. 5% for each Doom Skull. Let's say you got 10 Doom Skulls up there, which probably isn't going to happen too often unless you like make it happen. But let's say you do have 10 up there. That's an extra 50%. So you could have like a 50-50 chance to get a instant kill here. A slay. But one thing about the goblins that come from the underworld, they don't always have an extra turn. You know, this is a goblin. You would expect it to have an extra turn on it, but it doesn't. So it'd be even better if it did have an extra turn like all the other goblins. Stealthy, greedy, deep vitality. I don't know, we might use it. We might use it. Could be like one of those Lady Mirana situations where you're trying to instant kill things on the Pure 500. Might use it. Well, we got it. And that's as far as I'm going to go. Because I think I can get the whole event done, get all rewards just by going to Tier 3. But definitely won't hurt you to go to Tier 4, get the weapon if you don't have it. Best time to be doing it, best bang for your buck. Don't be getting it in the Soul Forge or something. Might as well get another potion, more treasure, more turns and all that. And then you got the people out there that's going to be going all the way to 7, buying it multiple times, trying to do their 500. Which, more likely on the weekend than it is on a Tuesday, that somebody would be trying to go do their Pure 500 and their Deathless 500. That's usually when I would do it. I'd either pick at it slowly, you know, just day to day, or I would do it on a weekend event. I'd be waiting for the black cart, you know, and then I would go get it all the way done on that weekend when they have an event. Because then you get, like, it makes it extra special because you're getting all these rewards and you're getting it done all the way. So pretty cool time to be just getting the black cart all the way done, all the way to 500. Get your 2500 renown, get your pet, get your weapon, you know, get all the troops. But you're gonna do every room, right? So make sure you do every room. Like, order doesn't matter too much. There is like a best way to be going through these rooms, but it's really not that big of a deal. I just do treasure multiplier order most of the time. And, yeah, do every single room. And try to get all rewards. So, let's go make some teams. Let's do the Pure 500 first, because I think that, unless I have something already loaded in, you know how it goes. But I'll be showing the teams down here in the Underworld, not in the event. That way I can show them quicker. I don't have to waste my sigils and do every single room. I can just show the team. You can use it in the event, but I don't have to use it in the event, and I can just show you like real quick. So let's go to the black heart. My horde is up pretty high. This might be a difficult one. And if I had thought ahead a little bit, I might up it even more just to help myself get through the event faster now that I have them all done. What else am I going to do with my gold? But my gold isn't like super high right now, so I don't know. Probably just leave it. I don't know why it's on 188. Like, that's not even a... Is that even a soft cap? I think I just kept upping it until I got it done or something. It should be on 200. If I'm gonna... I think I'll up it to a soft cap at least. Like 200. Because that's when you get a power potion and a magic right before it. So I wonder why I don't have it on 200. That's kind of weird. So I'm gonna go ahead and try to get it on 200 at least. Okay. How's it going, Mr. Z? RNG is prolonging my Underspire misery. 88 battles, and I just cleared Gate 4. I may have to start buying the 150 gem torches. I need to get on that. I've been telling everybody to do their Underspire, and here I am, needing to do mine pretty bad. I think I'm on, like, the second or third dragon. Let's get this to 200. It's a nice little soft cap, a nice smart spot to stop. Smart spot to stop. What is that called? Alliteration? Is that what it is? I don't know. I'm illiterate. Alliteration. Alright, 200. So I got a power potion. I got some extra stats. I'm not telling you to go to 200. It was just like a nice spot for me to stop because I was already at 188. And it kind of did. I was like, hey, I should probably up this because why not? So it's kind of a little bit meeting in the middle type of deal for me. Alright, so our horde level's up a little bit. Let's see where we're at here. We're on level 50 and no team. So can I go to... Can't go to 500. So I'll show the high level team first, in case you're just coming here to see what the best high level team is, so you can get going, get started on the event. Let's just show the high level team real quick, and then we'll do the pure 500 and deathless 500. Then I'll show the mid and the low. Or I don't know. We'll see. But let me show the high level team first, since we already have a 50 loaded in, so I don't waste it. Alright, base rarity. What do we got? If you guys ever want me to not show Chrysantherax or Stellarix, please let me know. But I do also do a mid-level team and a low-level team, so I don't feel that bad about it. Because that's probably what I would do. If I'm sitting here, let's act like I'm not on stream right now, and I'm just making a team to hurry up and get it done. It's kind of how I'm thinking. So it's probably Chrysantherax, like always. We have access to Essentia and Ferrocafru, so it's that team. There are little variations of it, so maybe you're checking the channel out to see what the variation is this week. Be this one. You could use Mirage Queen, actually, right? So why not? Mirage Queen's actually useful. Essentia is kind of stinky. You only kind of use it when you can't use the Mirage Queen, which is on yellow. So might as well do that, right? 50% start for Elemental. You got the 2 explosions going off to hopefully fill it. And then you got the 50% start. Banner, I would do... I don't know, I'm not really expecting... Might just do like blue-red for the Mirage Queen. Because Chrysantherax covers every color, so... I don't know, though. Maybe some brown. I think that's what I usually do. Definitely want a little bit of brown. I think I do like minus green with Chrysantherax for some reason. Let's do this. Okay. Oh well, I'll just do this. No big deal. And then class doesn't matter. So here would be the high level team if you have everything in the game and you're trying to get this event done as fast as possible. It'd probably be this team right here. Let's run it through real quick. Trey with the 3, thank you so much, bro. Keeping the channel going, keeping the doors open, the lights on. We are way behind on our rent, on our payments. They're knocking on the door. They're putting notes on our door and stuff, dude. Gotta keep those doors open and those lights on, man. Trey, I might flip-flop you this weekend. Maybe even going forward with what day we do. I've been thinking about... Mrs. Cindy's off on Sundays. So I can't really stream on Sunday. So I might be heading back to Sunday for P99. And even then, she's going to be off, so I got to, like, try to figure out what time, when I'm going to be playing and stuff, so, I don't know. Just letting you know, trying to let you know. I might be, I don't know, I'm trying to figure out what I'm going to do, but I'll probably be streaming on Saturday. Anita with the gifted, thank you so much. Went to Radic Panocha. Shout out to Radic Panocha. Maybe they'll show up. You never know. Alright, let's run through this real quick. Let's get this team done, then I'll catch up in the chat. Hit that like, you'll get more people in here. Send out a gifted that directly notifies somebody that we're streaming pretty much when you send out a gifted like Anita did. That person may just come through. Maybe you'll give a gifted to Joe Rogan, and Joe Rogan will show up. Maybe you'll give a gifted to Mr. Beast, and Mr. Beast will show up. You never know, dude. Never know. Maybe Jacksepticeye. Show up. Be like, what's up? You ever played Gems of War, dude? It's like a match 3 RPG. It even kind of rhymes. Match 3 RPG? Did you know that? You got dragons and stuff. You should play it on your channel. Be crazy. Everybody starts playing this game. Crazy person starts playing it. Alright, so that's the high level team. If you have access to everything and you just want to get it done as quickly as possible, you would do Chrysantherax, Kafru, the Miraji Queen. Alright, might as well finish up with the teams, like the event teams. Let's do a mid. In case you don't have Chrysantherax. Let's see what y'all are saying. 88 battles and 4th boss. Sounds like my luck, says Mark. Yeah, because you can get the whole thing done in the 90s sometimes. So, yeah, 88 means you're probably going down every wrong turn, which you can't help sometimes. It's like not like you're doing anything wrong. Sometimes you just be going down all the wrong paths. I do that too. The only thing you can really do is take highest level to the next door. And then after that, you could go every wrong way and try to find the dragon. You know what I mean? So, as long as you're doing highest level to the next door, that's like the only thing you can really control. I mean, there's guides out there you could follow, but, you know, let me know when it fails you, because it will fail you eventually. Whatever guide, because it's mostly RNG. Have I ever played a Bard, Zig the Kid? Only for my starting A series. I went up to like level 5 or something, but you guys did not choose it, so I didn't continue playing it. I made Flute Man. You ever see my Flute Man level 5 video series? It's kind of funny and a little bit different than my normal stuff, because I'm fluting my flute, Greg. You know, I'm running around like a bard, being silly. Mr. Z says I have a knack for picking every wrong path when I am looking for the boss battle to unlock the gate. Yep, that's where it will happen, for sure. At first I thought that burger emoji was a nuclear explosion, you know, because Anita is the bomb. Yeah. I got you, Mr. Z. Alright, yeah, Trey, just, I mean, I'm streaming Saturday, that's all I know right now, so most likely that means I'm not playing on Saturday. But maybe we can start, I know you got stuff going on usually Saturday nights and stuff, but I don't know, maybe later on Sunday or something. I don't know, I'll talk to you on PlayStation Messenger or something like that. Alright, let's do a mid, in case you don't have Chrysantherax. We got blue, we got purple. Blue and purple, what do I like? What do I like that's blue and purple here? I like to pick a legendary and then kind of build my team around it for these mid-level teams. Gob Truffle wouldn't be too bad. It would be nice and safe. Could do the Truffle Shuffle and just get it done nice and safely. Would not be the fastest, though. Queen Beatrix is always a great choice. Might be what I choose. Shoggoth, I like Shoggoth. You guys know that. Deep King's okay. Tesla's great. Tesla's great. Could just do a little, let's do this, watch. I'm gonna use Tesla, but I'm gonna do like a slightly different team because you cannot use, Holy Saint Astra. But, we could do, let's see, let's do A to Z. Let's do like Leprechaun and Thrall with Tesla. And then maybe the Ruby Weapon. So we have true damage, and they're both hitting all enemies. It's a pretty cool team. For when you can't do Holy Saint Astra, you could do this. You don't have to use the ruby weapon either. You could use any weapon for real. Like, the Tesla's going to be the one doing most of the damage. So the real team is Leprechaun, Thrall, and Tesla. So don't get too discouraged if you're seeing me using Chrysantherax and the ruby weapon and you don't have either one of them. You could, whatever weapon is fine. You're not locked into the ruby weapon. It's just probably the best way to go. So I like to show the best teams I can show. Because you can aspire to be using these teams as well. Like, don't get frustrated, don't get mad. Don't start punching the air. You know, just, like, make it a goal of yours to get the ruby weapon. Or make it a goal of yours to get Chrysantherax. Or, remember, when I'm using Chrysantherax, you can use a different floral dragon. And it's almost the same thing. When I'm using the ruby weapon, you could use a different weapon. And it's almost the same thing. It's not like, oh no, I can't use this team at all now. I don't understand. Yes, you can. We don't even have to put Thrall in first slot, do we? Thrall is purple. Nothing else is purple except for Leopard. Ah, shart. Why'd I do that? Took Leprechaun off the team. I'll put him on the bottom. Let's see. I almost want to put... Maybe I will put Thrall on first. That way Tesla doesn't get hit. But it's by all ally and enemy armor, so... I don't know. That looks okay. Ruby weapon can catch brown. Tesla's getting blue and red. Probably fine. You could probably put them in whatever order you want. The only thing I'm thinking is I gotta have Tesla in front of the ruby weapon. Because Tesla uses blue and red, and so does the ruby weapon. And the ruby weapon has brown on it, so it's fine to go under Tesla. Yeah, I think that's what I'm gonna do. And then maybe a little bit of purple. And then either blue or red. So let's look for... That looks good. Purple, red, minus yellow. Not using yellow at all. Let's go all in on purple to get up Thrall. And let's add a little bit of red for our Tesla and weapon. Class, pretty much whatever you want. We're really, like, the combination of the Leprechaun and the Thrall are going to get up the Tesla. You're going to cast it and win. So whatever you want for real. I'll just do Thief. I don't know. Thief or Titan would be my choice. You could do Elementalist just to make sure you win. I guess I'll start with Thief. Let's make sure we got that purple storm going. And yeah, something like this would be my mid. The ruby weapon, a lot of people bought it when it came out. And if you did not buy it when it came out, you've now had a chance to get it free to play. So the only people that don't have the ruby weapon must have started playing the game in the last 6 months or so. So you're fairly new, so you might want to just use the low-level team. Or a variation of this. Just take the weapon off, put something else on there. It's fine. Alright, let's see how this goes. Mid-level. Mur's World is here. Mur says, I'm really enjoying this game. I play it on my Xbox and on my phone and a bit on my PC. I may be addicted. It's really fun when you first start out, for sure. And I'm not saying it's going to stop being fun. I'm just saying I've been playing it for 8 years, so I'm a little bit of a different case. I still play it, though. That'll tell you something. Alright? Still here. I'm still playing it. Get bang for your buck, that's for sure. Definitely get bang for your buck. Coolest part about it, I feel, is they keep putting new stuff in the game every single week for 8 years now. Or 10 years now, whatever it's been. The events change every week, the leaderboard... we don't want to see one of these days. It's gonna happen. And that's when the game will truly die. Is when the devs do not put in new stuff. They do not, like, change kingdoms. They don't... Or they just put it on auto rotate or something like that. I don't know. I don't know why I'm looking at the treasure multiplier orders. I'm just showing you the team. I'm going to run straight through. Don't do the fights like I'm doing them, but use the team I'm showing. Tesla, one of the best, probably the best legendary in the game. Was already really good, and then it got a little buff, right? a while ago. Its boost ratio went up. Better boost. So if Tesla doesn't take them all out, you got the ruby weapon right behind it to then cast to finish them off. Thrall and Leprechaun is your mana generating sandwich. And then we got two really good hard hitting true damage in the middle. Bang. So there's that mid-level team. Let's do a low, and then we'll get into doing the level 500 pure on-stream and the deathless on-stream. See what we can do. There you go. Hopefully you've already started, but maybe you like one of my teams better. I don't know. If you're enjoying this game, then you're not playing it right, said Captain Mr. Z. Yeah, Mark, I'm slacking too, but hey, your slacking is definitely not comparable to my slacking. You've almost rage quit? Huh. Don't quit. We all have those moments. Keep grinding. It's a fun game. There you go, Mers. I can help you. I'll point you in the right direction, at least, you know? Goblins are really good early game because you get an extra turn. It helps you learn the game. If you make a mistake, you got another turn to try again. You know what I'm saying? And your goblins are working towards Rowan. And then once you get Rowan, you're super strong. Rowan, I'll still use Rowan after 8 years. Like, it's still that good. So that's the path you should be heading down if you're... I don't know how far along you are, but I went with goblins first just because it's a very easy beginner team that I recommend. You don't have to do that. You could do other stuff, but just the extra turn aspect of it. So in case you make a mistake, you'll still be alright. All heading towards that Rowan team that you're building and refining until it's super awesome, and then you use it pretty much for everything. And then after that, I kind of went with like a Queen Beatrix team. Along the way, you'll be getting dragons, like either a cosmic or a floral. You'll be getting immortals. Might use some of those. That's pretty much the beginning of the game. Like a bunch of awesome underworld troops you can get too, just to fill out your roster. So you have a lot of stuff for every restriction. Hey, I appreciate it, Mers. That helps a lot. Saying that my videos are helping you. Only 5th global. Maybe you should quit, Mark, because you're obviously not bad at it. Tyrion says I super tweaked my deep underspire team. What you doing? Are you not doing the Ubistet rope dart thing? I haven't made it to the point yet where I'm still using Enderjit because I'm a slacker. I haven't started I haven't even got past 4th dragon yet. Alright, low level, what can we do? You know, when you got purple, could do Atlanta. If anybody cares though, I could either do Atlanta or Balder. Or I could show like the Wall of Tentacles or the Wall of Bones or the Dwarven Gate Black Manacles things. Those are the things that are popping into my head as far as low-level teams. Could do the triple Balder. Could do the Atlanta Black Manacles, or you could do like Black Manacles, triple Wall of Bones or Wall of Tentacles or Dwarven Gate. If anybody cares, let me know. I think the Balder team's the funnest, but it might be the hardest one to get. You could do like a triple Dwarven Gate Black Manacles. You could do a triple Wall of Bones Black Manacles, triple Wall of Tentacles Black Manacles. You could do Atlanta Black Manacles with Thrall and Leprechaun, or you could do triple Balder with the blue weapon. It's probably the best low-level teams. You also have Rowan. Ooh, we could do Rowan, right? Let's do it. Let's do Rowan. Let's do Rowan. Never mind. Talk myself into it. Because if you're low level, you got this team. If you're doing this event today, and you're low level, this is the team. This is your farming team. You already have it. You just copy-paste it over to the event. So you got Rowan. It's really strong, too. But you have all those other options if you feel like you don't want to use this. Bored of it, maybe. But we were just talking about a beginner and what a beginner would be using. I'll go with Leprechaun that way. But you could do the Miraji Queen. That way it's a super low-level team. This is what I totally recommend. I use this a lot for my new account playthrough. Banner, what do I usually do? Like purple, green. Then minus one of the colors off the cog, because you don't always need the cog. You don't even have to start with the cog if you don't want to. You could start with a Mountain Crusher or Essence of Evil or something if you want. Could do this. Maybe this. And class doesn't matter too much, but maybe like Archer, Thief, Archmagus, Titan. Let's go with Archer this time. Little Green Storm for Rowan. 50% start for our hero. And use your guard medals. So this is a low level team. So high level we went with Chrysantherax. Mid level we went with Tesla / Ruby Weapon. And low level we went with Rowan. So that's the Blackheart. That is any blue-purple faction, such as City of Thieves. Anytime you can wipe all the enemies out in one shot, that's really the way to go. So there's a lot of... Sometimes you want to be like, oh, I want to have some fun, I want to use some skulls or something, but eventually you're going to learn, like, just get stuff done as quick as you can. You have plenty of time to mess around later. There's too much stuff to do to be, like, screwing around with single target stuff and skulls and stuff like that. When you can do stuff like this, it's so much faster. Just because there's so much going on. You know, we got a holiday event going on, you got Underspire you should be doing, you got PvP you should be doing, you got Tower of Doom, you should be going to at least floor 26 or so. Should be opening a bunch of vault keys, probably. I should be, at least. Let's do this time, maybe. 8. That's enough. And we get more armor. And we hit harder. They summoned, though. We still got Leprechaun. Alright, they decided to summon and make it difficult on us. Let's get some brown. Get an extra turn. There we go. 9 blue. And we're up again. There we go. Alright, one more fight, and then we'll get into, like, the juicy stuff. The level 500 pure and deathless. Let's see if we use the new troop or not. I don't know. I did really good my last couple pure 500 and deathless, but it's been 50-50 lately for me. It's cause it's like you don't get it done your first try on stream. It's kind of hard to like run through another one, a whole another one. And even if I do, even if I try again, like imagine I don't get it done the second time, like to run through it. But sometimes that's what you gotta do on these. It's one of the hardest things in the game. Don't expect to get it done on your first try. I hope to get it done on my first try just because I'm streaming, but when I'm not streaming, if I don't get it done on my first try, it's not that big of a deal. Kind of expect it. But there you go, low level team. Easy, just copy paste it over from your City of Thieves farming team. And there's the team code if you need it for your City of Thieves. I don't know. Good morning, Classic, if I didn't say it already. Anita sent a gifted out to Mr. Z. That's nice. Have you ever been a member before? Probably, right? You're a Reaper, so obviously you have been. My bad. Mur says I'm level 178 and still use Rowan and a team I made up on my own. That's pretty strong. That's good. Start learning how to make those teams on your own. You don't have to like follow my template to the T. Tyrion said Hellclaw Warrior, Troubadour, Sun Spear, Hero with Burning Pride, and Ubastet. Okay. Gotta buff up that tank with some attack and stuff. Troubadour seems like the way to go for mana generation, I agree. Burning Pride. Ubastet. Thanks again, Anita. Tyrion says the rope dart team I built worked great, but started getting close to losing, so I'm only to yellow 5th boss. Also changed medals to Anu and 2 times seasons. Magic buff doesn't matter too much on new team. MJK Jets. Did they fix it? I saw on the forum that it was broken. Like, I don't know what it was doing. I don't know. Was it really broken, though? Didn't they decide, like... What does it say? Yeah, on the forum, they, somebody was saying that the doomed weapon was broken. Deal damage to an enemy +4 per tempering level. If they used red mana, explode 3 red gems. If the enemy has a doom, then gain a quarter of my mana back. So I think what was happening, if I read it right on the forum, is it would only explode the 3 red gems if the enemy survived. Which isn't supposed to be the case. I think it's supposed to happen no matter what. Like, maybe it was checking for the color of the troop after he shot it. So if it was dead, it was already gone. I don't know. I don't know why it was bugged out, but maybe now it explodes every single time. It's if they use red mana, though, so you have to shoot a red enemy for it to explode the 3 red gems. But that was what was going on, I'm pretty sure. Like, it was not exploding 3 red gems every time. It would only do it if they survived, and that's not, like, how it was supposed to work. Or maybe it wasn't gaining its mana back or something, but I think it was the explode that was messed up. Excuse me. Alright, back to the black card. Let's go to 500 now. Did I load in a 50 like an idiot? Oh, no. How'd I do that? Alright, I gotta run away from this fight. Waste some gems. Tyrion says this team, while slower, is much safer for super deep boss 5 to 7. Level 500 with a good team can get tricky. Faction-only troops is always a challenge. You're still giftless. And a summon explode weapon is Burning Pride? Okay. I gotta get out of here. I accidentally did a 50. Dang it. So I have to buy more turns. Just for... make it faster for me to show teams. Alright, let's try the pure 500. And then if I lose somehow, then the deathless will make me feel better. Not base rarity. Let's go to the black cart. Probably should have went up from the bottom. What do we got? Bile, Black Heart, Explode, Gems, Gain, Attack, Life, and Armor, boosted by all enemies previously killed. Convert any 2 skulls to Doom Skulls and my turn begins. Thinking he'll probably be on the team. I mean, he is the legendary, and he does gain attack. Probably. We got Death Blade. Deal true damage to an enemy with a 5% chance to slay them, boosted by 5% for each Doom Skull. We could go with that, maybe. 40 damage to an enemy and Steel Magic with a 5% chance to slay them, boosted by 5% for each Doom Skull. This one's true damage. This one steals magic. It's only 2 magic, though. I feel like this guy's better, right? If this thing had an extra turn on it, would be better. Plague Crafter, disease all enemies with a 4% chance to slay a random enemy, boosted by 4% for each Doom Skull. That sounds like Dookie. Night Arrow, deal damage to an enemy with a 3% chance to slay them, boosted by 3% for each Doom Skull. Huh. I'm thinking like Death Blade's the only way. At least it's true damage. Is there like no mana generation here? Oh, this thing explodes. So that's random too, like doing a big explode and then giving your turn to the enemy. Ugh. Is there like any reason to use this thing? Doesn't seem like it. I would say no for the Plague Crafter. Deathblade just seems better than Skulker. They both do 5%. This thing does true damage. And then Night Arrow. Why would we use that? I don't think we... like, what's the point? I think we gotta go like this, you know? I don't think there's much debate here. Why in the heck would you use this at all? You can scratch that off. Why would you use this when this thing does the same thing except for it does true damage? Unless you just want like more colors on your team, maybe. Then same thing with this. It's only 3% chance. And it's just physical damage. So I don't see why you would use anything other than these two. And why not just double up on each one of them? Guess you could go like all Bio Blackheart. That might be cool. I think like if you lose, you would just add another Bio Blackheart. I would start like this, and then if I lose, I might put freaking 3 Bio Blackhearts on here. And then if I lose again, I might put 4 on here. Just keep gaining a bunch of attack, life, and armor. Let the next one step up to the plate. But we'll start like this. Definitely a blue banner. Could just go straight to the Blackheart if we wanted to, because it's probably correct. Blue, purple, minus yellow. I don't know. Do we want to be casting Deathblade more, or do we want to be casting Bio Blackheart more? I guess we'll do that. Alright, so here's the Pure 500 I'm gonna try. And I really don't see a reason to use anything else. It's just gonna be how many Biles do we use and how many Deathblades do we use. Unless somebody has a reason as to why we would use anything else. I'm gonna go with this. Yeah, once again, this is big RNG. So we could get really lucky or we could get really unlucky. It's almost like, doesn't matter. You just like, do your best, obviously, but might just take a bunch of attempts. Just the bile exploding is random. You know, you give the turn to the enemy, and then did your explosion line up a bunch of extra turns for them and a bunch of skull hits and stuff like that? And then this, obviously, is RNG. Like right now, we only have a 20% chance to do an instant kill. Unless there's a way to like put up more Doom Skulls that I didn't see. I think that's the only... Convert 2 skulls to Doom Skulls. So maybe we want 3 Biles, because then we would be putting 6 Doom Skulls up there. Give us a higher chance. Might be 3 Biles, now that I think about it. But we'll try this one first. If I lose, we'll try 3 Biles, maybe. I think we want to get Bile up for sure. Blue or red? Let's go ahead and let's see what we got. We got a 30% chance. It's every Doom Skull on the board right now. Let's just try it. Miss. Explode. Enemy gets skulls. They're gonna be doing it too, or I'm just doing it. Never mind. All right, so what do we got here? Ooh, nice, 60% chance. Ah, of course not. At least it doesn't put more skulls up there. It's just changing them to Doom Skulls. That would give them an extra turn. Let's just blow it up. Now all our Doom Skulls are gone, but they'll come back. Only a 20% chance. Let's just match purple. Alright, now we have a 40% chance. She's gonna die next time. Gotta kill. 40% chance here. It's gonna die anyway. I think I instant killed it. Just didn't matter at all. Keep doing that first bile. Boom! It's looking like first bile and Deathblades. Maybe second bile this time, though. We got the skulls. Crunch their face in. Alright, first fight down. How many fights are we gonna have to do? That's part of how hard it'll be. I think it's like 4, right? Ooh, it's 5 fights. Ugh. Ugh. Sometimes a pure 500 is gonna be 3 fights, and sometimes it's gonna be 5 fights. And like, we have to fight everything along the way. We don't have any choices either. So that might be part of... I don't know how hard the black card is on the list, but like the RNG is already like making it a little bit hard. And then the fact that you got to do 5 fights is another reason it's a little bit hard. And then the fact that you don't even get to choose. You have to fight these 5 fights, no matter what. Like, we can't... If we go this way or this way, it's just adding a fight. If we go this way or this way, it's just adding fights. So you have to go right down the middle. You have to do every fight. Oh, I don't know. It's definitely not one of the easier ones, I would say. We gotta take the skulls. Sure. Alright, let's build that bile. At least he gets life and armor. And attack. We have a 30% chance. Who would we want to kill if we could choose? I don't want them looping me to death, but I don't want them summoning either. They're gonna be... I don't know. It's difficult. Difficult choice here. I think I'm gonna go with the worms. Might not be the right choice, but... Crunch their face with skulls. Let's grab purple. See that? This is almost a loopy team. Man, look, my first bile... Oh my gosh. My first bile's almost dead already.
Mana surge.
It's crazy.
Mana surge.
Get them up. Well, at least they're gonna hit my last slot. Oh! Not good. Man, this worm team is crazy. Like, it's pretty much a loopy team. They got 2 worms and a troll putting brown up there. Might not be an ideal layer. Might be restarting pretty quick.
Mana surge.
We did so well on that first fight, then we run up against this.
Mana surge.
I need an instant kill like right now. It's probably not gonna happen. %25 chance. Ooh! Alright, we're kind of back in the ball game. We gotta kill that other worm at least. Come on, baby. Dang it. Alright, didn't explode anything, but we probably got the armor and the life. Come on, baby. It ain't looking good, but we're hanging in there. These freaking worms. Do bile. Alright, we need an instant kill. Come on, baby. Ugh. At least they don't have the troll now. Like, that was the whole thing. The combo of the troll putting up brown and the 2 worms putting up brown. That was a bad combo.
Mana surge.
Oh! Getting wrecked.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Let's do bile. Okay. Crunch them with skulls. Let's try for the instant kill. Nice. We still pretty much have our team. We're just missing 1 bile, but it sucks it happened in the freaking second fight out of 5. Maybe we'll get some easy fights going forward, though. We got unlucky with that second fight. Yeah, I'm gonna take the deeds. Alright, let's see how this one goes. Hopefully it's nice and easy, we don't lose anything. Yeah, if I lose here, Tyrion, I'm gonna try 3 biles. Then you'll have even more Doom Skulls, hopefully, and then you'll have more chances of having a bile left. You only really need the 1 Death Blade to do the instant kill, but I guess it is nice to have the 2 chances instead of 1.
Mana surge.
Alright, Bile, let's go, buddy. Alright. 45% chance. Who would we kill? I'm thinking one of the Lamias, because they could really kill at least one of us. That charm. Nice. We're getting some instant kills. That's what you want to see. Added some stats to Bile.
Mana surge.
Alright, we got some insta-kill chances here. 25% chance, not very good. We'll try it. Go Lamia again. Got skulls. Okay. 35% chance. Ah. Take the skulls. Okay, Fangblade just did 0. Maybe the red. Of course, they get skulls. Purple? Okay, we got skulls. I'm gonna do it like this. Alright, let's go Bile. Let's see. 55% chance. Come on. Ah, she's about to cast too. That'd have been perfect. At least one of our dudes still has a barrier.
Mana surge.
Ah, why'd I do that?
Mana surge.
You think that thing would be dead already up there? Alright, got a chance. Come on. Yeah, 666. Alright, next up, probably Naga Queen, because Fangblade's almost dead. So we don't want to instant kill something that's almost dead. Let's try it. 45% chance. Dang it. Let's go Bile. Cool, that killed their first slot. Let's take the Doom Skull, right? Come on, baby. Let's get out of this fight.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
The way we came in it. Come on. Let's get out of this fight the way we came in it. Let's get naked and be the way that we came into the world. Purple. Alright, just throwing up red for us. Thank you. What do we got? 45. Nice. Got out of that fight. 3 fights down. 2 to go. Come on, baby. What we got here? You never know. Is it Glaceon? Is it Shegra? Is it, the Bone Dragon? What is it? Hopefully none of those. Alright, goblins. Not too bad. They kind of suck, but I'd rather see them than, Glaceon or something. Or that freaking troll worm team that we got in the second fight. And we got some skulls. Red.
Mana surge.
More red.
Mana surge.
I guess. They hit me with skulls. Okay, what do we got? 35% chance. If we blow up the board right now, it's gonna make the chance lower. Who should we kill? mean, the summon does suck. I don't know. I think I wanted the middle two. Might go for her first. Can't target Princess Vizbang, so yeah. And then I'll go for the king, maybe. I don't know. And we got hit with skulls. Not great. %15 chance. No thanks.
Mana surge.
Got skulls.
Mana surge.
Oh, bile. Oh no! Entangled bile. That's not good. I don't even know what metals I have on. I should probably have on Orpheus or something. 30% chance here. Got her. I might go after him next, because I hate getting entangled. But I also don't want, like, nasty goblins
Mana surge.
getting summoned in. I mean, I'm going to gain life and armor, right, still? I probably won't gain attack, though. That sucks. There's nothing else to do. I have nothing else to do. There's no blue or purple. And I gained some life, at least. Man, still nothing to do. That'll give them skulls. Let's do this.
Mana surge.
Alright, I'll take the skulls. Even though I'm entangled, I have to, because I want to get hit by them. At least they'll do a little explosion.
Mana surge.
Sometimes you gotta take things just because you don't want them to do it. Sucks when you're entangled and you're like taking skulls just so you don't get hit by them. It's like, you know, you're getting more behind, kind of.
Mana surge.
There we go. Okay, we got cleansed. Our shadow blades are still barriered, or our death blades. Need to get some more stats on our bile. Now, that'll give them skulls. Hopefully there's something else. Let's do this.
Mana surge.
Ah, of course they still get something. Oh my goodness. No bile is no good. Might have to try this again. Shart. Man.
Mana surge.
Unless we get like a crazy instant kill, which how are we supposed to now? It's not gonna happen. It's pretty much, I think I'm just gonna run. There's no point. There's no point without bile, because we're not gonna be able to instant... I mean, I don't know. We can't do enough true damage, really. I don't think it's worth going forward.
Mana surge.
We're gonna be hitting them 85 true damage at a time with like a 5% chance to kill. I don't think it's worth going forward. We should probably just restart. If we're gonna try again. Dang it. Yeah, I think the smart thing to do is retreat. Can't be losing all our biles. Alright, let's try it again. This time we'll try 3 biles. Should probably change our banner since we're using so many biles. Alright, let's see how this goes. Hopefully it goes better. We still have the chance to instant kill. I might even put... I don't know. I think I'll leave them there. I was thinking about maybe putting them on the bottom. Or putting them like in the middle somewhere. Just in case somebody hits the last slot. I want 1 death blade. Need at least the 1 death blade. Alright, let's check our... I had guard on, man. Let's do Orpheus, probably. Let's try to get it done this time. Come on, baby. 1 more try. I'm not gonna try 3 times, but... I'll try 2 times. Let's see what y'all been saying in between. Yeah. 2 Ubistats? That's a good idea. Tyrion says, Hellclaw Warrior is such a tank, buffs attack and life. I sometimes don't need one Uba stat, but with his attack buffs, Uba does a lot of damage, even when it doesn't kill. Maybe some better tweaks team-wise, but I was playing with max buffs. The new team is 4 times Raksha, and Pride lands in yellow, and the Spider feeding... Yeah, in that one team. Happy Friday, Funky Town! Mr. Z said, I was looking at the tank you're using, Tyrion, and was thinking, Tyrion lost his mind. Then I realized he pulled up Hellclaw Hunter. Oh, you pulled it up. Now, let's see how this goes. Still have the chance to instant kill. Now we have another Bile. Definitely making... That's a priority. 30%, not bad. Have to kill her first. Everything else is stealthy. Let's do this again. Got that. Come on, baby. I hate that it's 5 fights. It's kind of annoying. Casting that first Bile. Bang. Bang. We got 35% chance. Got her. This first fight really isn't that bad, though. Unless they instant kill you, I guess. That'd be a good reason to restart. They get the instant kill on you. I'm gonna do our second Bile. Got another kill. First Bile. 35? Nope. Let's do this. This. Bang. Okay, okay. First fight down. Let's see if we can beat the second fight without losing a troop this time. That'd be better. Okay, that might not be too bad. I mean, Skeleros is kind of crappy. Other than that, though, maybe we'll try to instant kill the Skeleros. Okay. Does that give him skulls? Yeah. No? Because the green might mess it up. Nope, still didn't. We got skulls. Green out of here. First Bile. Extra turn right here. Shadow Blade with the 30% chance. I think I want to kill Skeleros because he puts a bunch of skulls up there. Yes! Got him out of here. That'll give him skulls. Let's do this instead. Will this work? Nope. Dang it. The red?
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Okay. Come on, baby. Sure.
Mana surge.
The second Bile. Got this. Got this.
Mana surge.
Skull hit. Go 35, not bad. Next up, Wraith. See who I'd want to kill next. Wall of Bones isn't that bad. Graveseer's not that bad. If we can get rid of Wraith, we'll be alright. Probably. First Bile.
Mana surge.
Let's go last Bile. Nice. Big old skull hit. This purple. It's yellow. No chance. Okay, so let's just take red, then we'll change all the skulls. Now we have a chance. 35% chance. Dang it. We got this. Bang. Ooh, then he hit me back. Yellow. Get this out of here. Dang, we're death marked. That could suck. That could suck. Oops, I should have did first bile. Dang it. Oh no! First bile's starting to go down. Should have cast him last time. Got a big chance here. 40%. Ah. Alright, come on, bile. Bang. Let's go, bile. Build yourself back up, buddy. Build yourself back up, buddy. No! Quit getting hit by skulls. Still okay, I think. Let's go with this. Alright, second bile. Okay. Come on, baby. First bile, come on. Build yourself back up. Build yourself back up. Nice. Alright, got out of there. Still got our full team. 3 fights to go. We got dwarfs. Might not be... Oh, doesn't one of them hit for triple damage on red? And we gotta do what we gotta do. I think one of them does. It's that guy. We gotta get rid of him. He's gonna be hitting us hard. We got rid of that second slot. This guy right here. We got a lot of red on our team. Of course we do.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Alright, come on, bile. Ah, there were skulls there. Alright, we gotta kill this guy. Get out of here, come on.
Mana surge.
No, you're not invited. Get out of here.
Mana surge.
Ooh. Bang. So do I take the red or just the skulls? Just the skulls. Of course. No! I didn't mean to do that. We're not frozen on green, right? Alright. What do we got? 40%. Yeah! Alright, next up, probably her. The enemy's armor is weaker, deal triple damage. Gotta get her out of here next. Alright, first bile. Build yourself up. Let's go second bile. Oop. If any of my biles get low, I should probably cast them, but the one that's low doesn't have mana right now. We got 40%. Ah, come on. Nice skull hit. 3 skull hit. Alright, we need to do this one. It's starting to get low on health. Get a kill. Come on, baby. Let's get this instant kill. Ah! Let's get her out of here so bad. Who's the lowest? gonna do this one. Look at that barrier, though. I probably shouldn't have done that. Nice skulls.
Surge.
Okay. Ooh. Whole bunch of doom skulls.
Mana surge.
Now her armor is getting weaker, which is good. She won't hit us as hard. We don't need that red. Wait. If the enemy's armor is weaker, so I think we're in the clear, right? Let's just cast this guy. We'll be in the clear. Your armor's now stronger. Alright, got out of there. Full team still going. 2 fights left. Another angel. Imperial Deed. Alright. Goblins again. Didn't they get us last time, or did I get them? I can't remember. I think they got us last time, huh? Forget how. We got them last time, huh? Brain is fried, yeah, I feel ya.
Mana surge.
Oh, of course they get skulls right off Jump Street.
Mana surge.
Blue.
Mana surge.
Put up our first guy.
Mana surge.
Got skulls. Right? More skulls.
Mana surge.
Ouch. Yellow extra turn.
Surge.
Red.
Surge.
What do we got here? 30% chance. There's a blue extra turn there. What was I doing? Might kill him first. I don't know.
Mana surge.
Got this.
Mana surge.
Got that. First bile, huh? Build him up. Hit my last bile. Let's do last bile since he lost his barrier. Keep getting skulls. He's down to 14. This might kill him. Yeah. I keep hitting him. Stop it. We have a 30% chance. Nice. Let's go. Second bile. Alright, alright, alright. We're still there. We're still here. We're still doing it. Just like you two. Nothing going on. Yeah, sure, I'll take yellow. Got some red. First bile, come on. Quit hitting him, please. Stop it. 40%. Ah. Red extra turn. Get that green. Oh, what? Whew. I thought it messed up. Skulls. 9 left. Get out of here, girl. What? What happened? That was weird. I'm gonna have to rewatch that. I don't know what happened there. Alright, we're still in it. We're still alright. Second bile's not as strong as first bile, but alright, we're frozen. 20%. Just go for it. Yeah! Alright, last fight. But we lost 1 bile, so it's gonna be interesting. Sometimes the game can't keep up. I know, I like blew up the board. I was expecting her to die. And then somehow my bile died. I don't know how he died, but I'm sure there's an explanation. Alright, here we go. RNG, baby. At least I got crappy Plague Crafter, huh? They have a chance to instant kill me too, is the problem here. They have more of a chance than I do. They got more troops doing it. What do we got? 30% chance. Maybe I don't shoot their bio. Maybe I go after their instant killers. I can always get rid of him later, but he could build his attack up real high, and that would suck. It's like, do I get rid of their small chance to instant kill, or do I get rid of their eventual super high attack?
Mana surge.
I'm gonna go with the eventual super high attack. Oh, come on. Alright, hit him twice. Build up that first bio, come on. What do we got? 45. I want him out of here. I don't know why. I want to be the only one with the bile. Nice. Taking my chances with the AI's freaking RNG, which isn't usually good. Like, it is good. Theirs is good. Not good to be hoping for that. Alright, got one. One down. 3 on 3. Man, if I wait one turn, I'll have a way higher chance. Right? I don't know. I think I just gotta do it. Oh! Too bad it was Plague Crafter.
Mana surge.
Alright, build up this one. Let's blow them up so they don't have a chance, size of a chance, I guess. They got, okay, good. I was like, they got one Doomskull up there. If they insta kill me, I'd crap my pants. 30% chance. Ugh. Okay, got a skull hit. Can we do something here? Ah. Okay.
Mana surge.
Gave me skulls. Oh, why aren't you dead? What's he got? What the heck? Why isn't... Did he have barrier or something? Agile? Oh, it's from the delve. Like, how'd he get agile? I think the delve gave it to him, you know? Like one of the fights. Probably the goblins or something. They all have agile, of course.
Mana surge.
I know, but I checked his traits and he didn't have it. I think it's from the delve. 40%. Ah. Yeah, we did it. Second try. Went with the 3 biles. Ended up working out. Got it done. Level 500 pure Blackheart. Bang. So we tried the 2 biles, 2 death blades. Ended up not working out. Still think it's decent though. What did work was this. I used Orpheus Metals. And I used a double blue, red, minus green banner. If you want to try it. 5 fights, like I said, is super RNG, but this will give you the best chance. Up your horde level. All that good stuff. Alright, let's do Deathless now. Deathless, we got blue, we got purple, so you know what's up with that. Same old, same old. I almost don't even feel like I have to show it anymore, but Might as well. It's fun to show. It's one of the harder things to do in the game. It's just like there's a perfect team for it, for real. And it's this. That's what I do anyway.
They shall feel my fury.
Leprechaun.
Hey, come here.
Put this here. Okay. Class. Doesn't matter. Oh, Elementalist. I don't know why I say it doesn't matter when Elementalist makes it like a sure thing pretty much. I think I do green blue. I think I would know these things after doing it so much. Do that. Is there any color? We got blue, yellow, brown, green, purple. We missing anything? Blue, yellow, brown, green, purple. Nah, we got everything. So Fox Banner, I guess. You want to do Medal of Seasons if... Like, mine already has 130 attack, so I don't really need it. So I might as well just do Orpheus. So I got Orpheus, I got Elementalist, I got Essence of Evil, and then I got Iron Gut, devouring and gaining a ton of stats. And then Zul'Goth, instant killing and throwing a bunch of skulls up there for Iron Gut to then hit them hard with skulls. It's like perfect team. The only thing they get is like an instant kill goes off like super early in the fight. Or you just have a really, really slow start. That's the only time you'd ever have a chance of losing with this. A super slow start or an instant kill. Because look, we have a 100% chance to devour. As long as you don't target something that can't be devoured, which this is the only thing we can target, I think, so. Boom. Tons of stats.
Mana surge.
Let's get their bottom slot. With our Essence of Evil, maybe not. Got Iron Gut again. Doesn't really matter. This one probably has more stats. Crush them in the face with skulls. Their bottom slot, we can't. Stealthy. Anyway. They're dead. Alright, second fight. Thank you, Jets. Thank you, Tyrion. There's a patch coming Tuesday? Good information, Mark. I didn't know that. I'll have to check on that. I haven't seen anything about it on the forum, but I think I do remember them saying something like that. Maybe on one of the calendars? Yeah, it was Agile, but I think it came from, like, one... You know how they get a perk after every fight or something? I don't know. Like... We'll see here in a second. I'll show. You know what I mean, but maybe somebody else doesn't. All future enemies have yada yada. I think that might have been what happened. What? Oh, can he not be devoured? Of course I picked the only thing that can't be devoured. Where you gotta be careful. Don't do that. Their last slot all effed up. Alright, now... Let's do this guy. Do this. Skull hit. Leprechaun. Devour. Big skull hit. Big old brown. Hey you guys, you know what I've been thinking lately? I might... Remember how I was gonna like play free-to-play games from the PlayStation shop? But I was on PlayStation 4 and there wasn't like that many options. I was looking at the PlayStation shop for PS5. There's like way more options and there's a couple new games and stuff like that. So I might start doing that. Maybe instead of From Soft Cheese or maybe instead of EverQuest's other video. Be one of those days. We wouldn't be like losing a Gems of War day. I'd probably replace either the second EverQuest day or the From Soft Cheese. Probably be the smartest to do From Soft Cheese, but that's a Thursday and that's real... It's like a bad day to choose for something to see if it's working or not. I don't know. I think the weekend might be better. But I could switch from Soft Cheese to a different day. I don't know. Switch stuff around a little bit. But I'm thinking about maybe I need to do something, y'all. It's obvious. Like, we gotta figure something out here. Pretty soon. We're like way past figuring something out. Just hoping like the bottom of the ninth with 2 outs and 2 strikes, like we figure it out. Even if it's just a game like y'all are interested in that you would also play, maybe, or gain a whole new audience alongside of a Gems of War audience and a EverQuest audience. We need a little boot. We need a boost big time. We need a boost. You're doggy paddling, and our head keeps going under the water. And occasionally somebody will pull us up out of the water so we can breathe a little bit. But it only lasts for so long before we're dipping back under that water again, y'all. You know, like DC United keeps pulling us up out of the water, and Wormskull pulled us out of the water one time, and you guys help me, like, get a breath here and there every day. But our head does keep dipping under that water, y'all. We gotta find something. Okay, we're immune. They're immune to devour. Immune to devour. Immune to devour. Maybe the first slot. There we go. Just gotta get one. Let's get some green. That way we can then curse them and make them be devoured. It's another thing the Essence of Evil is doing. It's cursing them so we can devour. It's a perfect team, I'm telling you. I'm not saying it's like Chrysanthrax win button, but it's like perfect for Deathless 500. It's like, I don't know. Doesn't get much better than this team. You just want to get your Deathless done. You're not farting around. Just fire this bad boy up. It's also not slow. There's other things that are faster on the easier fights, but for harder fights, it's definitely not slow. Just a bunch of instant kills. We need green. We don't have it. No mana right now. Take some skulls, I guess. There we go. Bang. Maybe I should have done Zathenos, but I think they're going to be dead before they can do anything, so it's fine. Come on, Essence of Evil. There you go. I probably should have took the skulls. Look at that, 1,000 and 1,000. That's like a perfect 1,000 HP, 1,000 armor on that High King Iron Gut. See that? Wonder if anybody, if you've never seen that before? Look at this, like going off the card and everything. Can't get higher than 1,000. Excuse me. Alright, one more fight and then the black heart is totally done. You just gotta go do it. I gave you all the tools. It's my goal on these streams a lot of the time, is just give you guys the tools. I'm not trying to... Sometimes I try to play the game, but... If we have time, I play the game normally, but most of the time I'm just giving you guys the tools. Hopefully some people see that are lurking or something, you know? Maybe they come back again just because of that. I don't know. My main goal is to give you guys the tools to be able to get stuff done in this game. Get it done fast, get it done for free. Take the yellow. Leprechaun. Here we go. Ready? Oops. Dang it. Just trying to do them back to back real quick. Have the souls floating up at the same time with those last 2 kills. It's kind of fun to do. Did it! Deathless! Nothing died. On the hardest level. So I'm going to buy this just because I want to show you the team code one more time. That's the kind of guy I am. Waste 100 gems just to do this. Alright, let's see what y'all are doing, what y'all are saying. That was the black heart. Remember, do the event. Buy up to at least the new troop. Buy up to the weapon if you don't have it. And if you're going to go to 500, buy all the way to 7th power potion. Buy it about 3 times, and then go from there. You're going to have to buy it a couple more times, most likely. But do every single room. You know, do it in treasure multiplier order if you want to follow my instructions, but you don't have to. I mean, it gets tedious to be checking every room, so I get it. And get the whole thing done. Get at least the event done. Get all rewards. At least do that. Chad with a 2. Thank you so much, bro. Running out there with Anita and Trey. Trying to get it started. How close are we today? We are like revving the engine, kicking the tires, checking the oil, turning up the music, laying down the pimp juice. You know, we're pretty close to a burnout. You know, maybe one more and we're burning out sliding it in sideways. You know, we're really close. We're definitely moving that oil through the engine and keeping it tuned up, for sure. See if I missed anything. Yeah, it was a delve trait. I forgot to show that. But after every fight in a delve, like, the enemy team gets something for the future. Could be greedy, could be agile, could be death mark, could be... So sometimes, like, I never really look at that, but it could be a thing you look at and choose between 2 different fights. If, like, you don't want to have something affecting you for the rest of the layer, maybe you choose the other fight just because you don't like the effect they're going to get for the rest of the layer. I don't really look at that ever, though, really. I look at the enemies and, like, can I beat those enemies or not? But there is an effect that happens after the fight, too, for the rest of the layer. Your buffs from 4 unique yellow, plus 12 defense, 4 unique pride land, 66 attack, 18 defense, 4 unique raksha, 9 attack, 6 health, 8 to HP. Definitely a lot of attack there. Top troop gets major start to attack, all the attack buffs. Yeah, that's a lot. That's actually a decent amount. Yeah. Pets are nice, but don't... Like, you know my point about it. Don't hyper-focus on pets. Like, let it be a nice little passive buff that happens. But don't, like, build teams around it too often. Sometimes here and there it's okay, but usually it's just gonna happen if it's gonna happen. You don't have to, like, do it. Don't hyper-focus on, like, pet buffs, really. Just let it be a nice little passive addition to your team if it happens. Like, this team, there'd be no way. Like, this team right here, which just destroyed level 500, deathless, nothing died. There's nothing really tying it together as far as pets go. I'm probably not getting that much stats off of pets for this team. Everything's completely different. We got a goblin, a boss troop, a leprechaun, and a hero. Like, none of these go together for real. They're not from the same kingdom or anything. They're all different colors. Like, they're all different typings. You see how, like, some of the best teams in the game, like, the pets... Just a nice little passive buff. This team is awesome and destroys and deathless and 500 hardest stuff in the game. And has nothing to do with pets, you know what I mean? I mean, like, I'll probably get a little bit of attack or something for the High King Iron Gut, but he's already 30 attack over for me anyway. So Horde stats are more doing it than pets. But it is nice when it happens. Just, it's a little happy extra passive boost. That's how you should think about it. Alright. I don't know. How long have we been going? I did start way later today. Hour and a half. Okay. I'll do another, like, 20 minutes or so. Let's play the game normally. I really need to. Big time. I already checked my offers. I think I bought some medals. Let's see what our XP booster says. Win 5 PvP battles. Okay. I guess. I try to do this every day, but it's usually the last thing I do instead of the first thing. But I kind of let the XP booster determine what I do. Even though it's not that big of a deal, especially at my level. I just like to... It helps, like, point me in a direction to something that I should be doing anyway type of thing, and then it gives me that extra little nudge to go do it. Like, I should be doing PvP, so it's giving me the extra tiny little nudge. Makes me do it first. Alright, so we're going to do Citadel Wars. We got Beast or Monster. Beast or Monster. Probably do monster. I think I like monsters better. Let's do monster. I think I usually do like a Arachnian Weaver Shoggoth team, if I remember correctly. Got a bunch of Arachnian Weavers in here. Monster team. Arachnian Weaver. Shoggoth. What else do I do? I haven't done monster in a while. I just know that's the start of the team. Any kind of mana generation here? Bog Strider. Weapon, whatever we want. Whatever we want. Probably just do the wand.
They shall feel my fury.
Bog Strider in first. Maybe I'll leave the wand in last slot. I don't know. I think Bog Strider's gonna get everything up just fine. The wand's only catching red though. Red and brown. It's not too bad. Like, everything on this team explodes or destroys, so we probably won't have any mana troubles. Yeah, we'll try it like that. Screw it. Class. I don't know. Let's do our banner first. Banner. We got 3 green. We got 3 purple. So we should probably do that. Green's more important because we want to get up Bog Strider as soon as possible. We want to minus probably red or brown. Okay, purple's important. Green, purple, minus red. That's probably fine. And then class. I'll go Archer. I probably should go Elementalist. Let's do Elementalist. I want to make sure I win. Storm Aura's probably fine. That'll help our weapon get up a little bit. Alright, so there's my monster team, if anybody cares. If anybody else out there needs to do Citadel Wars today in Monster Region. It's a pretty good team. Shoggoth will be hitting first and last slot with true damage, and then Arachnian Weaver will finish off that last slot and blow up the whole board. And then you just do it again. So get up your Bog Strider, cast it. Hopefully that gets up everything. And then Shoggoth weakens, and then Weaver kills. And then if you happen to lose a troop, Weaver can summon the Web Spinner. Wand of Stars is there to curse and bless and all that. Elementalists tie them up. It's pretty good. Alright, let's run these 5 fights. I need to do some Underspire. Maybe I'll do that next. I gotta do Tower of Doom too, though, man. Like, that's so much stuff I need to be doing here. Wish I could play longer. There's our Bog Strider. We don't need red. So instead, I'm going to cast the wand and see maybe if I can line it up. Okay, that was good. Let's weaken them with Shoggoth, right? Probably didn't even need to do, but it's the concept. We kill them with this. Get a big explosion. Do it again. 59, not enough. Now it is. Even though we don't need the explosion, it was the last thing, so it didn't matter. Alright, got that first fight done. I always pick easiest fight if you didn't notice. Especially in Citadel Wars, I don't see the point of doing the hardest fights in Citadel Wars. If you want to do that for your VP farming, maybe, but if you're just going for gold marks or Citadel Wars fights or something, like, what's the point of choosing, like, the hardest fight? Ah, she took the blue. Forgot I had Lightning Strike on. Alright, we got this, though. Off to the races. Just weaken them. Might have to weaken them a couple of times there. 59. Maybe I should put Nisha on. Let's keep entangling. I don't know. Come on, Shagaroth, where you at? Ah. Okay. Still might not be enough. Dang. Let's do multiple Shagaroths here. It's okay, though. Get there eventually, and we're weakening their first slot too, and we'll end up weakening their third slot. Getting there. Let's do the wand. Alright, now. First slot's dead, last slot's weakened. There we go. We win! I think I'm only in the Ruby League, to be honest. I haven't been in Diamond in a while. Kind of go... The goal, I think, is to go back and forth. Not the goal, but, like, that is a strategy you could do. If you're not, like, a super-duper high-level PvP, like Mark out there. If you're just kind of doing an average amount. You could, like, intentionally just do the bare minimum 1 week to get knocked down to Ruby. And then do a lot the week you're in Ruby and win it. And then you go back to Diamond, and then you do bare minimum to go back down to Ruby. And then you do a lot during your Ruby week, and you win it, you know? It's a strat you could do. It's what I should be doing. Since I'm not going to be going balls to the wall every week. We need green. We need green. Green or brown, I would say. Let's get up our mana generators. Just take skulls. Green and brown. Okay, fine. Bit of a slow start here. Maybe we need an Anu. Whatever works, though. Come on. Okay, cool. Alright, come on, Juan. Let's get an extra turn. Thank you. Alright, let's start to weaken them. $59, like, I think it would do more than that. I think with my niches it does 70 something. Looks like a good spread for the wand. Shaggy again. Weaver. And they're almost out of here. Might be something better than this, but you know me, I like Shagaroth, and then I thought it went well with Arachnean Weaver. I don't like that for our wand, so let's do this. It's pretty good. Bog Strider. Alright, a few more fights. Then we'll satisfy our XP booster, which pointed me this way. Heart. I'm gonna heart the Chad 2 out of 2. Some pets are more important than others. Kingdom pets and the Starry Kingdom pets plus 30-20 max kingdom really ups those buffs. The Underspire. This is Underspire, so you are already restricted to one kingdom. Most teams shouldn't worry about those. Jet says that's my strategy. Mark says I purposely get demoted on my mobile account every other week, Senny. It's a good plan. Yeah, great minds think alike. I just top 3 diamond every week, 9 to 10 times minimal each 11-week season. Loads more gold marks. Yeah, doing it that way. I mean, it's obviously the best way to do it is to go balls to the wall, but the second best way is the get demoted on purpose and win every other week way, or whatever. Brown or green? It's hard to get demoted most weeks since there are a bunch of slackers at the highest league. I barely played to get demoted this week. Rain's here! How's it going, Rain? Chad says, faced you in Citadel War today, Jets. Nice team, but I won. Chad with the win. Tyrion says some weeks are easier than others. Some I can top 3 with 30 to 50k. Other weeks 100k minimal. Yeah, it depends who's in your little league, right? Yeah, you just don't want the gold mark, so there's only a certain amount you can... Like, you don't want to be skipping things on purpose. Missing gold marks. So it's not a perfect plan, but it's you're hoping it goes that way. Not a perfect plan. Alright, brown and green. Come on, baby. Got Shoggy. Nice. 41. Bang. I like this team works better when it's like a weak enemy. It still works on... Just faster on... Obviously. 71. Okay. Let's weaken them a little more. Once it gets going, man. Blowing up and screaming. Let's do this. Exploding and screaming. Scream farts. You ever scream and it squeaks out a fart? Or cough? Cough out a fart? That's what Shoggorath's doing. Alright, we're on the Guardian. Should be an easy fight. No rhyme or reason to this team. Got a red extra turn. We got Shoggy. Let's go. Screaming. Screaming out a fart. Come on, wand. Thank you. 60. Just under. Darn. Alright, Shoggy. Weaver. Shoggy. This should be alright. Bang. I got a little extra turn here. Another one. Another one. And... Weaver. Shoggy. And Weaver. It's the Shoggy Weaver. The Soggy Weaver. Have you ever played the Soggy Weaver? It's a new band playing at the local bar. The bar is called the Soggy Weaver. Cough out a fart, Chad. Yeah. Just farted. We want green, we want brown. I don't see either one. Big blue. This? There we go. Alright, Shoggy. Maybe I should wait till I have Weaver to cast Shoggy. Because Weaver and Shoggy share that purple, but I don't know. Maybe not. They're not weakened. This is a harder team. It's going to take a while. Let's get this. Shoggy. Gotta do it again. Let's go with this. Now, one more time should do it. 48. Weaver. Kill. Okay. I'm gonna go with this. Okay, we got a Shoggy. Got a kill though. 2 down, 2 to go. Ba-ba-ba-ba-ba-ba. Feels good, like, getting that pure done and that... Even though it doesn't help me at all, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I was saying earlier. Everything I did up until this point didn't help my account at all. Just trying to help you guys, you know? I don't know if that's the way to... I've always thought that's the way. Let me know if it's not, though. Like, if you guys don't need my help, let me know, and I'll just play the game normally, like, stream playing Gems of War today. I'm streaming Gems of War. I'm just gonna play my account and do what I need to do, you know? Like, I could do that. Doesn't bother me either way. I just, for some reason in my head, it's like, help people. But if nobody needs it, like on a day-to-day basis, not overall. Like overall, of course, there's people out there watching my beginner videos and stuff like that. But if you've like already going on this event, like Blackheart, you're super deep, you already have a team, doesn't matter what I show you. There are people that watch after the fact, I guess. I don't know. Just spitballing. Or I could do it a lot faster, just show the teams don't even run any fights. Just say, like, here's the teams. And then play normally? I don't know. So it would help me a lot just to play the game normally on stream. That way I don't have to play more later. Alright, we are done with that. So that satisfied the booster, at least. The tribute one is kind of annoying. I mean, I'm going to get 3 tributes, but I just want to be done with it. Look at this. We got gems. Gotta get them. Soggy Bottom Boys Band. Oh, yeah. Yoke the Hams here. 1 million VP. Nice, Tyrion. I just want mana. Sometimes I feel like this team's a little bit overkill for some of the adventure board stuff. I don't know why. I just don't feel like switching it out.
Mana surge.
Getting our gems off the adventure board. I always check my adventure board. I always check my dungeon. You should always do your adventure board and always do your dungeon. Unless you're super duper 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 high level. I feel like the best way to play the game, like if you've never watched any guides or any YouTube or none of that, just play everything. Just like play all the event. I mean, I don't know. The worst way to do it would be to like just play one game mode and that's it, like all the time. Like you're only playing Explore or something like that. Like, that'd be the one way you could screw up. But if you just like play whatever's going on at the time, it's kind of like with Puzzle Quest 3 when I didn't know what I was doing. Eventually I figured out just play the things that are there. Like don't get stuck doing one thing over and over and over. Like go and do all the things until you can't do them. Like each day. There's things to do each day. Do them till you're done, and go do the next thing that is there until it's done, and then go to the next thing until it's done. Or make progress each day on, like, Underspire, or Tower of Doom, or... if anybody has any questions, let me know. I don't really be making too many videos anymore, so best time to be figuring stuff out would be during the streams to ask questions. Sometimes when I can't stream, I'm gonna still make like pre-recorded videos, but it's hard, man. I've kind of screwed my own self by streaming, and I never really chose. I did pre-recorded for so long, and then I switched to streaming for like a whole year, and then I started mostly streaming, and it's like YouTube doesn't like me at all for not really being a definable, easy thing to define, you know what I mean? They don't know what I'm gonna do. Man. What time is it? Let me show... I don't know. Underspire, you guys are probably way further than I am. So I don't know if this will help anybody, but... I could do a couple fights, maybe buy my torches. Let's touch everything real quick. I need yellow. Or brown. I get what y'all mean about like Underspire being slow with no potions and stuff. Feel that. It must be done though.
Mana surge.
Mowing the grass with a push mower is not fast, but you gotta do it if you don't have a rider.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Alright, I think I'll do this.
Mana surge.
Indrajit. Can we kill that? Yeah. Now we'll do that. Okay. I guess. That up. Take this. Kill it. No! Come on, you stinky agile jerk. There's not a lot of yellow on the board. Cast your weapon, and if there is, or you have nothing else going on, cast Troubadour on itself. That's what I do. Because you know what it's going to do. But that's what I've been doing. I need to do way more of it. And then Tower of Doom. I'm not very far. I'm on floor 9. So hopefully they haven't fallen off the top already. That'd be great. I think they're keeping track somewhere, though. It's this, if you guys don't know, there's a new place to track your Tower of Doom. It's this right here. sidbushes.gov. sidbushes.com/gem/tower. If you, I mean, you probably would have already had to been doing it, but... Alright, we got 2 is luck, 3 is unlock, so we gotta do 2 and 3. I gotta get to playing. You got a bad sunburn? Oh no. I told you guys about the time I got sun poisoning, right? Yeah, how's Sana doing? I need to... Some of them you need an overkill, you're right. Yeah, now that all my classes are on 100, it's like... let's just do this. The Tower of Doom's not even that hard. I just need to do it. Got a luck scroll. Let's do this whole floor and then I got to go. Maybe I'll do my dungeon real quick too, but... Did this floor. I'll go do my dungeon. And then that's pretty much... Touched pretty much everything. Right, here's the boss room. Now I'm on floor 10. Ideally, I'd probably be on like 15-ish by now, at least. A little bit behind. But I can get that done today. You can get to at least like 15 today, at least.
Mana surge.
I still got the whole faction event to do. Doesn't take very long though.
Mana surge. Mana surge.
Alright, made it to the next floor. Alright, let's go do that dungeon. Try to get it perfect. Oh, I gotta buy my torches too. Or I gotta buy 3 because I missed a day. I'm just gonna go ahead and buy 3. I don't want to be not having enough torches. I have plenty of gems. I actually dipped under 30,000 by buying every deed and every medal and token and writ and all that. I was up to almost like, I can't remember, maybe 35,000. I think it's 32, 33. But now I dipped under 30k. I used to have like 10k though. 30k is still a ton to me. I remember back in the day when I got down to like 1k gems and I was freaking out. I never let myself do that again, you know? But yeah, I got sun poisoning back in the day when I was on vacation, when I was like a kid. I was probably, I don't know, maybe like 12, somewhere around there. I wasn't quite a teenager, but I wasn't like a tiny little kid either. Probably like 10, somewhere between like 9 and 12-ish. Maybe 13, I don't know. But we were in Florida. And I don't know, I like fell asleep outside like an idiot. And then I got super sunburnt. And then I got sun poisoning. It was one of the worst things ever in my life. There's been a couple things that have been close. Like certain tooth pain. I've had similar things where it was pretty painful. But it's up there. It's like top 5 for sure. Maybe even top 3. Like bad sun poisoning. Like you itch so bad. But your skin is all effed up and burnt. And so you want to scratch. It's kind of like chicken pox, but like way worse. You like want to scratch, but it hurts so bad. Because you're all burnt. Like, you know how a sunburn is. Well, imagine, like, super bad sunburn, like, over a huge area. Not just your shoulders, not just your face, not just your... Like, it was like my whole... I can't remember if it was my back or my front, but... It's like my whole torso and arms and, like, face. And then... Like, I got sun poison, it started itching, and you want to scratch it so bad, but it hurts when you scratch it. And just, like, existing kind of hurts. Because the burn is so bad. Then you're all itchy, too. And then finally, when you get over, like, the painful, like, a few days, it takes a few days, like, for real, you can't sleep. It takes, like, 3 or 4 days just to even be kind of normal. Now you just have a bad sunburn. And you start peeling real bad and stuff. Like, what if I get a perfect? Oh, darn. I don't have to fight the fights. Darn it. Darn it. I don't have to fight the fights. Darn. Here's my 3rd tribute. Bang. Alright. Unless you guys have anything for me, I think I'm done. Oh, holiday event. Man. I really gotta do this. Might even buy... I gotta do this real quick. I'm still on the Rohan team. I never switched out of it. It's okay, though. It still works. I don't feel like switching out of it, so let's put our guard medals on. I should switch out of it soon, though. Just because I have better stuff. Rowan's always really good, though. I think I'm going to buy in the shop today, just because I think I missed a day. But I don't need that much from the shop anyway, so missing a day isn't that terrible for me. Alright, this is definitely the last thing I'm doing. Unless y'all have something. Alright, Rowan still getting the job done. Let's go. Highest fights. Leprechaun. Marilith, why not? Bang. Power up. 59. I definitely want the golden pit. But I've missed the troop before. It wasn't that big of a deal. I don't like missing the troop, but I missed Foxglove one time. Yeah. I ended up getting it later. It wasn't that big of a deal. I definitely don't want to miss the freaking golden pit, because that'd be hard to get. Probably impossible. I don't think I would screw it up that bad, though. Alright, Rowan is not one-shotting now. It's okay, though. Scott, how's it going? Odd one out, how's it going? We're almost done today, unless you guys need something. Pretty much whenever the faction event, mostly. High, mid, low. Did Deathless 500 on stream and did Pure 500 on stream. Got it done. And then I've kind of like just touched everything else real quick, and that's about it. We talked a little bit about like Underspire and what Tyrion's doing pretty deep, and then we talked a little bit about PvP strats and stuff. We talk about stuff too, you know? It's not just about what I do and what I show. Like, you guys talk about cool stuff too. And then I chip in. Mark said an update might be happening next week. Maybe. Wonder what it's gonna be. They're done with the PvP stuff. Maybe it could be still like finishing that up though. I don't know. They still gonna do they like still gotta do more Guild Wars stuff? That's what I'd be afraid of. Like, I get excited for an update, but what if it's just like, oh, we added this to Guild Wars and we're still finishing Guild Wars. I hope it's something completely different, not more PvP stuff. Low-key weekend? As long as you're doing the faction event, you know how I feel about that. I think everybody should do that. Same with the Underspire. And at least the majority. some of y'all, a lot of y'all here probably aren't the majority, you know? I should probably speak to my crowd and not the theoretical. What I'm gonna do, ideally, is get the whole faction event done, get the whole Underspire done. Make sure I'm doing the holiday event every day. Make sure I'm doing PvP every day. Go to floor at least 26 in the Tower of Doom, depending on if my guild needs me to do more or not. I do my dungeon every day, do my adventure board every day. Like, that's what I do. I don't know what y'all do, but that's what I hope to do. Like, some days I don't play as much as others. I don't know why I did that. Could have just killed him. Are we done? Yeah, we're done. Alright, so yeah. Later tonight, I got that done. That's pretty much done for me. That's done for me. So, holiday event's done for me. So later tonight, I would probably start with the Tower of Doom, just because guild is the most important thing. I would try to get to about floor 15 for me, at least. That way I only have like 10 floors to go for Saturday and Sunday. I can do like 5 a day. And then next up would be the faction event, because I haven't started it yet, so I'd want to make some progress there. Maybe get to at least layer 100 or 150 or so. I don't know. And then Underspire. I need to get like at least one more dragon or 2 more dragons. So that's what I would do tonight. PvP would be there. Like, if I can get all that other stuff done, I'd probably go. Maybe I'll check for gold marks, of course. I'd want to get those. I don't even know if I have any of those, so I might not do any more PvP. I think I screwed up yesterday and did not do my PvP on Thursday. Like I said, it's always the last thing I do, so if I really barely play, it's definitely not done. So yeah, I don't have to do more PvP today. Tomorrow, though, I will. But yeah, that's what I'm going to do. Tower of Doom, then Faction, then Underspire. And if I'm still playing for some reason, maybe Vault Keys. Still have like a bunch. I need to get them opened. And then tomorrow, I'm going to be streaming, so you'll see me tomorrow morning around the same time. Around 10 something. 11 at the latest. 9:30 at the earliest. Somewhere in there. EST. We'll stream tomorrow, so you get to see, did he play or not? Because, you know, you'll be here tomorrow morning. I know Arena is fading, dude. Like, I like the game mode. I like the challenge of it. It's like there's no events now. That was one of the only times I would actually play it was because there was an event going on. And even then, like, you know, the event wasn't really worth doing for real, but I would just do it because it's the event. Get some writs. But you're right. Arena needs a rework. And, like, more importance put on it. More rewards or something. They need to put something in there that people really, really want. Like Dragonite or like a decent amount. Like, make it the place to go to get Dragonite other than the dungeon and the vault. Like, make it a third place to get some Dragonite. Like, make it Arena. People would do it then, because people are crazy. If there was some, like, pet or... Like, make Arena trigger pets like crazy or something, and give Dragonite out like crazy. It's what people want, usually, is dragons and pets. That's what I think, anyway. So, somehow make Arena help people get more Dragonite and help them get more pets faster or something. I don't know. Then people would play it. Maybe add legendaries in there or something. Like, make it a little bit different, too. Make the rewards way better and way more desirables. Make a leaderboard, please, you know? I'd love to compete against other people in Arena, because I'm good at it. I'd love to compete. That would be the one, that would make me want to play it, just with that alone. If they put a leaderboard with some extra rewards for winning, and make the rewards, like, awesome, so that'd be the only thing I would need. So I like it right now the way it is, I just have no reason to play it. So all they would have to do to make me want to play Arena is add a leaderboard. you know? Give you a reason to, like, play it and do good. And, like, make the rewards good for the leaderboard. That'd be sick. Like, a bunch of gems and a bunch of whatever for the winner. A bunch of gems, a bunch of gold, and a bunch of Dragonite or something. I don't know. I would rather have an orb than Dragonite, but I'm trying to get other people to want to play it. Yeah. Alright, let's catch up in the chat, then I got to go. Tyrion says, if you need class experience, do all adventure board battles. Exactly. When I do as I say, not as I do with the adventure board and the dungeon, because I'm at that point now where I skip, like, the soul fights for adventure board, because all my classes are on 100. There's, like, no reason for me at all. Like, faction event, there's a reason. Even though I have that faction on 500, the faction event's going to give me stuff that I actually need. If I do an adventure board fight where the reward is souls, and I don't need souls, and I don't need class experience, then there's, like, really no reason for me to be doing that at all. But you can't, there's nobody out there that doesn't need orbs, and faction events give you orbs, so you can't say that you don't need to do the faction event. The dungeon, I don't need to do the dungeon. I don't need class experience. I don't need Dragonite, really. I don't need diamonds. I don't need jewels. I don't need anything from the dungeon. But I still try to get my perfect, but there's no reason for me to play it if I get a bunch of crappy traps. Like, literally no reason. Except for, like, hero experience, which doesn't matter to me. Like, I don't even have Death Knight armor. It takes me forever to level anyway. Like, I'm not going to get a stat for a million years. Like, I don't care about that at all. So, I could do any other fight in the game and get more out of it. Do a faction event fight, and I'd be making progress towards something. But everybody else, if you don't have all your classes on 100, and you don't have so many diamonds that you could craft any 5 of any mythic that goes in the Soul Forge like me, like if you still need any mythics, or you still need any legendaries, or you still need any weapons, or you still need any dragon, like you should be doing the freaking dungeon. And if you don't have all your classes at 100, you should be doing all your adventure board. Like eventually you'll be like some of us high-end in-game players where you're like, dungeon, take it or leave it. Adventure board, some of them, take it or leave it. But you gotta get there first. You gotta, gotta go to kindergarten, then first, then second, then third, then fourth, then fifth. You can't skip straight to 5th grade, We already did that. Tyrion already went to kindergarten and 1st grade and 2nd grade, so did I. You can't just automatically skip to 5th grade. You gotta do all the other grades first, so... It's just like seeing all these teams with no hero on it. You probably shouldn't be doing that. Most likely, unless you have all your classes at 100. But it's all over YouTube. But all these YouTubers already did it. We already did teams for a million years with a hero on it. So now you're seeing all these Chrysantherax, Double Cafru with Mirage Queen. But that's because all of our class... Like, anybody that's doing that on a screen that you're watching, probably every single one of their classes are on 100. So you can't just do the same thing as somebody because you haven't got there yet. You're not, all your classes aren't at 100. So you should probably throw your hero on every team. Hero's really strong anyway. You don't want like a beginner out there not throwing their hero on their team, or a mid-game player. Class, elemental is like all the class talents, all the weapon perks. Hero's super strong. There's this very specific team that in-game players that they're all the way done with all their classes use. And yeah, it might be a little bit faster, but you're also making progress towards a class, so who cares if it's faster by a nipple hair? You're making progress on something. You're working towards something, so you can't do that. We already got that done, so that's why we're doing that. That's why we're able to use the slightly faster team with no hero on it. Because we already did that. We already used a team with the hero on it for Knight and for Nightweaver, and we already got all of our classes to 100. So we earned the right to use a team with no hero on it. You gotta earn the right. You don't just get to do it. No. Or just use it here. Just never get all your classes to 100, I guess. But yeah. Or skip your dungeon and just never get every mythic, never get every dragon. Skip your adventure board, run out of souls, run out of gold, don't get all your classes to 100. Skip your faction, waste time gold farming, run out of gold, don't get extra orbs. Wonder why you're doing Explore 12 getting tokens, because you don't go after every single orb that you can get. You're gonna be missing something if you don't do the right things. Yoke says I was at 10k, now I'm at 3k because I'm buying Dragonite every day plus the dungeon offer. I only do that when I have all the dragons, because I don't like buying Dragonite to open a random egg and then flush my gems down the toilet. So as long as you're just closing the gap and getting a weapon, or you already have all the dragons and you're just trying to get that last bit of Dragonite to get a weapon or get like the last bit for your Stellarix or your Chrysantherax, then I agree with that. But if you're just opening random eggs still, you probably shouldn't be buying Dragonite, because you could be flushing gems down the toilet, just getting duplicates and duplicates and duplicates. You're like spending gems just to get more duplicates. So I don't like people buying any of those kind of offers for Dragonite until they get all 6 dragons. Or they have 5 maybe, and they're like gonna save up for that last one. Gotta have at least 5 out of the 6 before you start buying Dragonite. It's the same thing as like earlier, getting all your classes to 100 before you use a team without a hero. Buying Dragonite, you probably shouldn't buy Dragonite until you have 5 out of the 6 of the dragons at least. So otherwise, you're just gonna keep getting duplicates and waste your gems. You're gonna run your gems to 0, getting duplicate dragons, you know? It's like scratchers as your retirement plan, kinda. Scott just got here. Mark, your guildie's odd one out. Cool. Stupid Guild Wars crap, probably. Guild Wars fixes and campaign changes for 8.5. Yippee! Sounds boring. Anything on the arena? I wish. Which kingdom is the best to farm purple enemies? Good question. Go to your hero, your portrait. This is how you can figure this out for any color you want. Go to your hero, go to your inventory, go to your trait stones. This usually, like, this isn't, maybe not foolproof, but it's the best way. And then go down to your all purple trait stone. This is what we used to do. Click on it, and it'll tell you Karakoth has a lot of purple enemies, at least. It might not be like #1, but a lot of the times it is. So this would be the best place. I mean, the trait stone's pure purple, so a lot of the enemies are going to be purple. You could go look through every kingdom and see if there's a kingdom with more purple enemies if you want, but this is one of the top ones, and it's the fastest way to figure it out. So instead of like sorting through every kingdom, which takes time, just go to the pure purple trait stone, click on it, and it'll take you to a kingdom with a lot of purple enemies. So be Karakoth would be the answer. Be a good one. But I just taught you how to fish, so if you ever have to do yellow enemies, you go to your portrait, go to your all yellow trait stone, it'll be like White Helm or something. Or update to treasure maps would be cool as well. We've been wanting that for a long time, though. I lost my spot. Give people 10 gold marks for winning arena. That'd be cool. Hey, Rain, you got it. Karakoth. Tyrion says arena is just not worth the rewards. Great fun, but they need to rework the rework. Yeah. It's funny they already touched it once and it didn't help, really. Rain says if that happened, Jets Arena would be the most popular game mode. Yeah, if you got gold marks. Scott says I'd rather have books than orbs. Yeah, me too, kinda. Books, you know what you're getting, and orbs, you don't know what you're getting, so yeah, I probably agree. Like I've always said, PvP's not a bad way to grind to get books. Mark says I've been buying books finally. I'm only 2 purple books away from getting my first purple kingdom to level 20. Alright, dude. It's like a high level way to get stats. Get them kingdoms 20-30, starting with your magic kingdoms. Rain, you'll get your first power level 30 on Monday. Darkstone, good choice. It's the best choice. Buy 14 weapons on Monday. Yeah, Darkstone's the way to go, because Karakoth has a pay weapon. But if you have the pay weapon in Karakoth, you know, it's probably, you know, either one. But Darkstone is like the answer, because there's one weapon that you can't get that stops you from your power going up. It's a pay weapon. So I figured that out, because I'm free to play. Like, it was a debate for a while because I don't think anybody was taking that into account at first. Maybe some really smart person figured it out before me, but like, I was trying to do Karakoth. I'm like, dang, I'm blocked on this stupid this stupid weapon. I didn't know that. Luckily, I picked Darkstone as my first Magic Kingdom to do. Like, I got lucky pretty much, but that is the answer. Darkstone is the first one you should do. Just because of that. It's like, if you want to tell somebody else, like, hey, Darkstone's the one to do first. Because then you can't be wrong. Like, whether they bought the weapon or not, Darkstone. If they bought it, you know, go ahead with Karakoth, but it's easier to say Darkstone because, you know, there's not some weapon you had to have bought for your power. Yep, Zal'Kari would be next, 100%. So it goes Darkstone, then Zal'Kari. And then it's off to the races after that. But that's 100% first two kingdoms you should do. You know, once you do all the beginner stuff and all the mid-game stuff, we're starting to try to 20-30 things. It'd be Darkstone, then Zal'Kari. It's 100%, no debate. Those are the first two. Darkstone, then Zal'Kari second. Magic Kingdoms. One's purple, one's green. Make sure to focus those greens. I've been hoarding 6,000 gold marks. I finally gave in and start buying 3 books every day. Great job. Buying every green deed you can until ZK is maxed. Every purple and writ you can until all magic are done. Yep. Getting kingdoms done is super satisfying because there's almost nothing else to do as an in-game player, you know? We were set on Imperial at one time. Now I'm close to struggling as I'm getting 3 to 5 books per week. So it's kind of like when you get a bunch of gold orbs, but you still need silver. Yeah, I feel you. You can sort purple only by most of the time the trait stone will be best kingdom. Yep. Yeah, sometimes it's not the case, but you're still in a good kingdom for whatever color, even if it's the second best one. It didn't have enough even if you had the pay weapon. It does now, but why I didn't do Karakoth first? Okay, yeah, I didn't know that. But for me, I figured it out when I was going to do Karakoth, and then there was like this... I needed one more weapon, and of course it was a pay weapon. It's like the Staff of Insanity or Staff of something. I can't remember what it is, but I can show you. See, I'm blocked on it, right? Maybe not. What am I... Blocked on it somehow. Maybe I'm not blocked now? Huh. I'm on this one now. Hold on. Maybe there was a weapon, y'all. Huh. Maybe they added one. Well, I used to be blocked on it for Karakoth. Anyway, Darkstone still is the right... Yeah. Darkstone's not wrong. I think something happened recently maybe for Karakoth, because I swear I was blocked there. I must have got a weapon. Because now I'm not blocked. All I gotta do is Elite Gold 5 troops and I can get another magic stat. Hell yeah. I could probably do that right now. Remind me tomorrow and I'll try to do it tomorrow. Elite, get my Karakoth to 2030. Maybe we can do that on stream tomorrow. Just remind me. Alright, y'all. Like, share, subscribe. Consider joining. It helps a lot. Tell your good about the channel comment below, and I'll see y'all next time. We got it started. We ran the oil through. We kicked the tires. We laid down the juice. We did not do a burnout and slide it in sideways, but we got close. We kept it going. Our head is above the water for today. It'll dip back under tomorrow, but maybe we can pull it back out again. You know, we'll dip down again Sunday. Maybe we can pull it out Monday. That's how we're rolling these days. 1 Imperial for every book you own? Probably sounds about right. But yeah, I'm out of here. Thanks for joining me today. Chad, Rain, Tyrion, Mark Nugent, Scott Schultz, Odd One Out, MJK Jets. We eventually got some peeps in here in the middle of that stream. Rain... Got Jets, we got Tyrion, Odd One Out, Scott, Chad the Clip Bomb, Yoke the Ham. We got Chad the Clip Bomb and Yoke the Ham. Mr. Z was here today. Tyrion. Chat with a two. Thank you so much, bro. Got Jets. We got Funky Town, Texas. Anita was here. Classic EverQuest. Mers World. Anita with the gifted. So awesome. You're a legend. Oh, yeah. Got Mark. We got Mr. Z. Anita with 2 of them. Crushing it today. Trey with the 3 starting it off. Thank you so much. Zig the Kid was here. Mark was first. Mr. Z was second. And Anita was third. Let's go. Alright, y'all. Yeah, must have been a new weapon, Tyrion. Like, so I gotta quit saying that now, I guess. Daniel, see ya, man. Alright, y'all. Peace out. I'm out of here. I'm gonna eat lunch and try to do some other crap. We'll see ya. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow morning. Don't forget. We're doing Saturday morning. Mrs. Cindy is off on Sunday. I want to make sure I give y'all a stream on the weekend. So, Saturday morning, tomorrow morning, around 10 a.m. See you there.